The energy that I'm picking up on from you is that you've been manifesting something for a very long time, and it is something that isn't very typical to manifest. And you have actually seen results within this along the way. And maybe this has made you see, like, okay, now it's time for something bigger. Now it's time for me to stop my old life and really kind of jump into this new energy that I've been making for myself. And within this is hard. You didn't expect it to be as hard as it actually is. And before, you were really not really facing that much. You were kind of like breezing through this. Maybe you were starting a business, or you were doing really good in school, or your relationship was doing well, or whatever. You can relate this to any part of your life, and you know what it is by listening to this. And within this, you've now started to hit this, I'm not getting the results that I was getting before. Something has changed within this, and it's this hopeless energy, this energy of like, am I ever going to get out of this? Are we going to be able to move forward? Is this something that I should focus my energy on moving forward? Should I go back to that life that I was at? My question for you is, were you happy in that life? Did that bring you joy? Did that bring you benefit? And this life that you are in currently, that you have stepped into, is this benefiting you? Is this beneficial? And is there something that you can do to keep moving and seeing results within this? And that's just to say, like, don't give up. It was working before. There was something that was working. And to take that, and that's not to say that it isn't working right now. And the energy that I'm getting is maybe you feel like it's not working, but it actually is working. And so, like, actually go and look at whatever is bothering you and say, you know what? Maybe I am overthinking this. Like, maybe everything is actually working out for me, which everything is always working out for you. Absolutely. And it's working out for you even better than you expected. So that would make sense why you're in this energy. And to take up this path, a lot of people that have been on this path that don't succeed within this path, it's because they don't keep going. It's because along the way they let their self-doubts and they let these exterior forces, job, work, finances, all these things, they let them get in the way of what is actually why they're here, of their purpose. And I'm saying, screaming it to you, keep going. You are on the right path. You might be at this dip right now, but see this dip as a test. See this as obstacles that needed to happen for you to learn. If you're starting your own business right now and you're not seeing the results that you were getting before, then look at what you were putting out before that was actively working. And along the way, if you've picked up things where you're like, okay, well, people like this as well, then you can mix those things into it as you go along. And if you're new to this, which what it feels like you're new to this, research what other people are doing that is getting them ahead as well. The best thing for you to do is to be able to have references, to be able to have people to learn from within this. Maybe you didn't go to college. I just burped. Maybe you didn't go to college. Maybe you did go to college and you feel like you didn't learn enough within the courses that you were taking. Maybe you are in school right now and this is related to school and you feel that you were excelling before and maybe you're not excelling as much. And so to look at your life, look at your emotions, your feelings between the space of the success and where you feel is this downfall. And analyze what has changed. Analyze if there's been any big events within your life, if anything has shaken up your energy, all of that. Because it's best to look within yourself as well as looking at your exterior forces that are around. When you look in on yourself, you are learning to trust yourself, you are learning to trust your emotions, and within that you are balancing your emotions and you are working with the universe to be able to get these manifestations even quicker, because by seeing that this is an obstacle and a test, you have already actually started to pass this test, because that's what it was here for initially, right? And to just know that that clarity within that, that's going to drive you to keep going, because you are somebody that doesn't give up. When you see an obstacle, you look at it and you're like, huh? Yeah, I'm going to accomplish that. Like, you say that I can't? Yeah, no, watch me. Watch me, I'm going to do it. And that might partially be an ego, but that's also your soul. You have a very driven, strong soul. And I keep saying, you are a chosen one. You are someone that is chosen to walk a path, to heal, to lead, to guide. And within that, you experience this beautiful high vibrational energy. And that's to say that you also experience these very low energies, these very much, and it's internal is what it's feeling, these internal battles that you hold on to. And these seep out within your life and seep out within your relationships, your work, your finances. Maybe you're somebody that tends to be a little impulsive at times. And within this, you are learning, you've stepped into this new part of you, and you've let these parts of you go for the most part, but you might be feeling them seeping back in as you start to get into this new energy. And I'm going to say it to you. Get comfortable with being in this energy. Get comfortable with seeing this as a challenge, seeing this as an opportunity, because this is an opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity to learn so much more about yourself. This is an opportunity for those around you to learn more about themselves as well. And you might be around coworkers or teachers or peers that have similar interests within what you are doing. And it seems that before you had this energy of the people that you surrounded with, where you would talk about this thing or this goal that you've had for yourself, and they are going to look at you and be like, yeah, you're absolutely crazy. Like, go get a 9-to-5, or like, go get a real job, or go have a real vision of whatever your life is supposed to be. Like, let me know when you do that, because I don't have faith in you. And then you have the other people that are like, wow, you're amazing. Like, I support that. That's awesome. But then over time, you start to see that these people are actually leeches on you, and they're around you because they see you. They see the success that you bring, not because they see you for who you are. And to just be careful with that. Be careful with the energies that you are around. But I already feel the energy that you already know this. You already know this, and you are actually, you know that you are surrounded by the right people right now. And these people are going to help you collaborate. They're going to actually bring your ideas forth. And you might have a whole bunch of ideas bouncing around within your brain, and you're like, actually, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of ideas that I have, and they're all good, but how am I going to get them done? Like, how am I going to do all of this and be successful and balance my life, balance my finances, balance everything, and not feel like I'm ripping my hair out at the end of it, right? And the advice that I would give to you within this moment is to just be with the flow. Life is like an ocean, right? It's going to have huge crashing waves, and then it's going to be very calm and gentle and flowing and beautiful. And as long as you work with the moon, you work with the sun, work with your stars, you work with these little pieces and these pockets that life gives you along the way, and to be aware of these. And other people might think you're kooky. I think you already know that you're kooky, and you're like, I'm fine with it, like, it's okay. Like, most people consider me a hippie, like, it's fine. Or most people see me as like, that's them, like, that's just so-and-so, you know, and not in a bad way, but in a way where most people do not think like you. And that's a blessing. That is a blessing, because that energy that you are bringing is actually attracting, like, those good people towards you. That's also attracting people that can learn from you, and you can learn from them as well. And so I'm saying and speaking it with so much loving and so much kindness to you, to keep going on whatever path that you are working on, because it is working. It might not feel like that. Assess, analyze what worked before, and try to get that back and get back onto that schedule that you were. And it's okay to incorporate new things, and also to ask your audience or ask your coworkers, your peers, your teachers for advice on the ideas before you even approach them, or really even bring them forth to the table, because there are so many of them. These people can help you narrow down to really the specific right path that you need going forward. And you are 100% 10:01 on the timer. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And this new beginning, this new fresh energy, soak it in and be patient. This is a wonderful part of your chapter. And if you can grasp that right now, oh my God, your future is going to be even brighter. It's going to be even bigger than you ever imagined. I am proud of you. I love you. I care for you. And if nobody has said it to you today, you are doing an amazing job. Pat yourself on the back, right? You are awesome. And you already know that. I don't know. I'm going to keep telling you though, because I like it. This is my doggy Apollo, if you guys haven't met him. He is my husky boy. He's a little camera shy, but he's a beautiful boy. We are sending you so much love to make it through your day. And I will be back in my next video. Mwah. Ciao.